Hello everybody. I'm back for the next layer on Levi. We're going to do creasing today, guys, and I have already mixed up the color. I'm going to give you the color on it, what we used to get this color. This is a real pretty rose looking, darker rose looking color. You can see? That's what I'm going to do my creases. This is a new creasing color I'm trying out. And if you don't like it, you can always, before it, dries, like I always tell you, you always just don't bake it until you like. And then if you like that color, then, you can put it on there. But I want to try this out. I think I'm going to like it. What I used to get this color was, guys, I just put a little bit of thin and medium in there. I was going to use, not thin and medium. Strike that. I was going to use thin and medium. And then I decided, no, because thin and medium it's kind of hard to, like, if you want to take any back off, without taking it all off. It's kind of like if you have to dab it, it just pulls it all off. So I thought, no, because sometimes I'll dab mine to get, because it'll be too dark, and I don't want it that dark. I thought, no, I'll just use the mineral spirit. So that's what I used on this. And first I put in the Pyro Red 02. And next I put in, I didn't have a purple, guys, just a dark purple. But I did have this. It's called, it's Creases. The pre-mixed Bountiful Baby Creases. And I don't like just a purple color like that for the creases. I like the redder tones. But I did use a little bit of this in that. With the Pyro Red, the Pyro Red 02. And this is the Creases. And it's a real dark purple. So I did use some of that in there. I used just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of burnt umber. I would rather had a darker flesh color, but I didn't have one. So, it's really a dark brown is what you put in. Any kind of a dark brown, it doesn't really matter. You can do the flesh 02, you can do the burnt umber, as long as it's a dark brown. I just used just a little bit of burnt umber to darken it down. We'll darken it down with that just a little bit. And then I put white in it. And I came up with this really nice, pretty, kind of a darker reddish like, but it's got some purple in it. Rose-like color. I really like it. I think it's pretty. So we're going to use it on Levi. And I tested it out already in one of his creases. You can see there? Right here and right here behind the leg. That's what you always do, guys. If you're testing out something, always do it. This is what I do. I always do it behind the, on the leg or something. Never on the face. Don't test anything on the face. You test anything out, go down on the limb somewhere where it's not going to be seen that much. Of course, you can just take it right back off like I told you if you don't like it. Anyway, I don't know if you can even see that. It's just very light. But I got it in these creases right there. So I want to do a few more creases. You don't need much of this because it's so dark. And what I do is I just put like just a little bit on the end. Sit up first thing. I don't know if I can get it to where y'all can see this or not. And then I just kind of move the paint to where I want it. Now, if it gets a little too much, I think, that's a little too dark. I don't like that. I just take and wipe it off my brush. Then I'll come back in with my brush and tone it down a little bit like that. See? Or if you rather prefer, you can take like the tip end, the sharp end of your cosmetic wedge and do it like that and dab it out. And that's how I do mine. And I just do every crease that way. Any crease, every crease that I find, that I want to be creased. I just put it in there. Then I take my brush and I go back over it. Take it off if it's too much. Or like I said, you can use your little cosmetic wedge. Wipe it out some. But that one didn't do too good, so I'm going to try it again. See, you can just... The thing about this is what's great about it is, guys, is you can just take it right back off if you don't like it. So I'll clean the side up here, clean that side up there. And there you go. So I don't like mine real dark. And I may go in with I might do a thinner brush. Maybe that's what I need. And kind of pull a paint out with that one. I think that's what I might have to do. Because this one's just a little bit too wide. But I can move the paint with this one. This one's good about moving the paint over. Yeah. Can you see? Down in that crease. And this is just a little concealer brush. The e.l.f. concealer brush. Get them at Walmart for $1. They work real well on this stuff. Then I move the paint over to where it's all the way across, and then I kind of go back in there and clean it. If I've got any on the sides of the crease, I clean it up. You see? And if it's a little too dark to my liking, I'll just come back in and just clean a little bit of the crease up. Can you see that? I hope you can see that on camera. I made that one a little dark so you can see a little better. You know, that's how I do mine, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video today that I showed of my new doll. I'm working on her too. I've got them both. I got my Reborn doll over here I'm painting, and I've got my on this other table I've got my silicone over there I'm painting. And I'm trying to like divide the time up, because you know when you do the silicone paint, you have to give it time to dry. And it's the same thing with the silicone, so I'm trying to work on both of them at the same time. Yeah. So right now the silicone's drying, and I'm working on little Levi. And then when I get him done and get him in the oven to cure this, and while he's cooling, I'll be working some more over on the silicone. I just swap back and forth on it. And that way I can get them both. Now, maybe y'all guys can see that. Maybe it's dark enough. Isn't that pretty? Makes it so pretty in the creases. I don't do all of them, guys. You can do all these little bitty creases. I just do the main real deep creases. I don't go through and do all the little bitty ones, because I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It gets too busy for me. A lot of people like a lot of that, though. And if you want to, you're welcome to do that. But as for me, I'm just going to do the main real deep creases. The main ones, like I want one here on the ankle, one right there, and one right there. I do these around the ankle. And I think I'm off camera again, aren't I? Turn it around a little so you guys, I gotta kind of hold it to me. Okay. Bring this all around to here. And getting all around, because it goes all the way around that foot. That's the little ankle one. I mean, not the ankle one, but above the heel. And I'll tone this one a little here down. It's a little too much. That look good. So it's just, you just do this to all of them, guys. I mean, it's just really repetitive. It's just a repetitive thing that you do. And you just do it over and over and over again. And honestly, it's just repetitive. You just... That looks better. And like I say, if you do it and you don't like it, just take it off and redo it again. Nothing major. No big deal. Now, see? Can you see those creases on the back of the leg? Now, that's all I'm going to do on the back of the leg. Now, I'm going to move to the front of the leg and see if there's anything up here I want to do. Well, probably on the foot. We'll do some of them on the foot. Now, I'm not going to show you all of this, because it would just make for too long a video. Because the creases, guys, I will tell you this. The creases are not one of my favorite things to do. Because, for one thing, they are time-consuming. You need a lot of time to do your creases, to do them right. And make them look really good. I just done that one little crease on the bottom of the foot. See, I'll go up here. I've done that. Now I'll come here and do this one. And then he's got bunches of creases in here too. You can do those if you're welcome to, if you want to. And then I'll do some on top of the foot. So let me put this aside and let you give you an idea on the arm. On the arm, he's got a crease here. And then I'll do inside the elbow here. And then around the wrist, I'll do... Like if the fingers are together and they're not separated, I'll put like one down through there, and it kind of gives the illusion it's dark in there, kind of like it is open. The fingers not tied together. And then I've got some creases in the hands. I'll do those. And then on the head, I will do around the chin, down here like the little neck roll, little fat roll. And then under the chin, I put a little bit on the chin. And then I go up and I do in the corners of the nose. I'll do inside the nostrils. the eyes, and then outline the ears, you know, up here, do those, and then around the back of the neck. And that's what we'll do on that. I don't have any on the forehead. Just depends on how the forehead looks, if I put them in the forehead or not, the creases do them. But anyway, guys, that's how you mix it, and that's how you put on that creasing color. I'm not the best at creasing, I'll be honest with you. I don't like creasing at all. I have to do it, though, to make the doll look good, but it's just one of my, something I need to really work on to get right, because I'm just not too good at creasing. Honestly, I don't care for creasing, and it's just so time consuming, and I just don't care for it. And like I told you before, I'm an impatient person. I'm not for all this time consuming stuff, because I'm a real impatient person. But anyway, guys, I wanted just to give you a little bit of this to see what I'm doing this evening. And I'll do around the toes, like that. And then I'll come in and clean it up a little bit with my other brush. And then you can always look back at it, and if you don't have enough on there, you can always add more, you know. And if you have too much, just be sure and take it off before you bake. You can take it off before you bake. And that's how I do it. I may come in here and do a few of these. And then that's probably all on top of the foot. I'll do some. Let me show you that. Like the toes are not separated, so I'll come down between each toe. Doesn't really matter, just get it in there. Take some of that, put some down here, got too much there. Share it over here on this toe. And then I'll take my brush and just my other little concealer brush and clean it up. Just go all between the toes. Clean them up really good to where they're not too dark. You know, you don't want it to look like lines you've painted on there. In other words, you want it to look good. Blend it in, you know, so to speak. You see? It's all in between the toes. That kind of gives the illusion of the toes being separate. They're not, but it kind of gives the illusion that they are with that when you put the crease color on it like that. Okay, guys, that's it for now. This is our creasing color. We'll do this to all of our limbs. We'll do it to the head. We'll put them in the oven as usual. Bake on setting 6 for 8 minutes and rotate while they're in the oven. Then we'll bring her back out, or him rather. Bring him right back out. Let him cool completely. And then once he's cool, we'll start with our next step, which will be blushing. Okay, so I'll bring you back when I get out ready for that one, guys. That'll be our next step. Will be our blushing layer. We're getting there, guys. After that, it'll be our details. Once we get this creasing done and we get our blushing done, then we're going to go to details then. That will be, details are just like the toenails, the eyebrows, the lips. Oh, and I was going to tell you too, I would add, if I were, now this is my preference, it's up to you, but I would add, if I were you, just a little bit of this color to the lips. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of this color to the lips. It's really pretty, guys. It's a darker, like a darker pink. And I think it's just really nice. A nice color. It does not hurt to add one bit, to add a layer. If you don't like this color, you can always put another color back over the top of it. Put that on that bottom there. But this is just the first layer, guys. We'll just put this over on the lips and let this be, you know, we'll set it in there. There. There's a pretty, pretty lip color on there. And it's a really nice color. It is a little dark, so I'm going to just take my sponge, take a little bit of it off. See what a pretty color that is? Just a real, very light pink. Very pretty. It was a little dark for me, so I did dab it some to take some of that color back off. Isn't that pretty? I don't know that she'll have to have many more layers put on her lips with that because it's darker. Very pretty. And you can also line the inside of the mouth with it, like where her mouth, or his mouth. This one looks like it's sucking on its bottom lip. So, just a dab, and you can like crease the inside there, darker inside there, and that makes it look like, you know, an opening. Of course, we know there's not an opening there, but it kind of gives the illusion. Just put, you know, the mouth crease inside the mouth, and then put a little bit of layer on that lip. So, oh, sorry, guys. See? Isn't that pretty? Very pretty color. Nice. I like it. Okay, guys, that's it for now. And like I say, get her baked up, and when you come back, we'll do blushing. Don't forget the giveaways, guys. We got the Reborn doll at 1,000 subscribers. I have a once a month. On the first of every month, I do a drawing for a some sort of Reborn related item. And I've explained that over on the giveaway video, guys. You have to go back and find those giveaway videos and enter on those to win that stuff. And so don't forget to share. So, you know, subscribe to me and then share my channel so we can get to that 1,000. We're going to give that Reborn baby away. I still have her over there at 1,000 subscribers. So, excuse me. You know, I'd appreciate it if you share it. And if you're not already, please subscribe and share my channel, guys. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss a video. Okay, guys, that's it for the day, and I'll see you soon in a new video, and we'll do that blushing. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.